Hello, 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 everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good day. This is my second start because I had just gotten it started when Sydney, he was acting up, and you know I cannot pause. I can't do anything like that. So I am working here on Stitching Party. Sydney, get up. He's being an absolute pain. This is how he's been going on all morning. He made a mess in his cage. So I had to clean that all up this morning. Sydney, get down. Get down. Oh my gosh. It's just terrible this morning. I am using the color. I've decided to change this. I'm using Crescent Colors Cauldron. I've had this in my stash for probably 15 years. Got it years and years and years ago. Because I wanted to have something a little different here. And, yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how it turns out. I don't know if it will turn out. But all I know is that there is way too much of this brown for my liking. So I'm changing it. I'm going to put some color in here. Make this burst with color, hopefully. Today is the 21st of January, 2023. It is now 9:45 in the morning. I didn't get dressed today. I've been dealing with depression over the last little while. So I'm just not myself or feeling like myself. And there is nothing wrong. If you live with a mental illness of any kind, whether it's depression, anxiety, PTSD, panic disorder, suicidal ideation, borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, any of those types of mental illness, okay? Any of those. There's absolutely nothing wrong, with that. People would not look at, say, kidney disease or cancer or blindness or, any kind of other type of ailment, disease, or as being something to shun people. Epilepsy, cardiac issues. Doesn't matter. It's, you should never feel embarrassed, shy, ashamed, any of those things for having mental illness. That is part and parcel of who you are. And it's And the more we talk about it, the less of a stigma that there is attached to it. So it's, yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong. You know, I live with PTSD, complex PTSD, panic disorder, anxiety, suicidal ideation, depression, borderline. You know, I live with all those, and I've lived with them basically my entire life. Was I born with it? That I don't know. I do know that my mother and my aunt, her twin sister, all lived with depression in varying degrees. And the time is over that, you know, they equate, years ago, they equated depression and all that as being someone who's crazy, you know. If I could sing, I would sing the Patsy Cline song, Crazy. But I can't. Darn laryngitis. But there is absolutely nothing wrong. And the more we talk about it, the less stigmatized people should feel. And don't ever feel like you're alone trying to deal with it, because lots and lots of people live with it. So it is those people who really know nothing about it who pass judgment on it. You know? So, and the more that we know about something, the more we can discuss it. And for it to be less stigmatized, right? So, I hope today's video loads fast. Yesterday's, oh my gosh, it loaded so fast. I was shocked. So, I guess we'll see. And I chose this cauldron because it gives almost like a mottled look. It's an over-dyed floss. So it gives this modeling to it that makes it look like stone. Right? So I wanted the stone look for this house. And another house I may put it as, you know, as a pale green or something for the siding. And a dark green for the roof. I don't know. All I know is that I don't really like all these browns that they've put into this. It's just, nope. So were you all able to watch the reviews that I did yesterday? Excuse me. It was a bit of a different video because I had from different companies. But there wasn't enough there to do a single video for each one. So that's why I lumped them all together. And as it was, the video only lasted 30 minutes. So to have done single videos, no. So, but yeah, those, that box from yesterday, wow. I'm eager to try something for that. I'm not sure yet what I will do. I may do it that I put something there so that I can bring it out a little bit farther instead of being right inside the box, but to bring it out. And I will put a design in there and see how it goes. And I think it'll look kind of cool. I have kind of, now I'm not really, I'm not one that can takes things and just kind of, oh yeah, I kind of come up with a new idea. It's, no, my mind doesn't run that way. Like, I can take this and, you know, use different colors and put that. But to come up with something to do this type of a layout, no. Nope. But I can take something and work with it a bit. Like, I've seen a lot of videos there where people, they get these ideas and they just kind of, you know, it's as if they bring it out of thin air, right? And I wish I could do that, but no. No, I can't. Nope. No, no, no. Excuse me. So, oh, I have peace now again. That's good. That's good. I'm liking the look of this. I'm liking how this looks. Do you see how that gives it that mottled? There are different shades of gray in this. So I'm going to have my shower later. I cleaned the shower out yesterday with all the rust in there. Looks a lot better now, not yellow. And I got most of my dishes done. And I'm listening to my audiobook. Oh dear. and it's called Polar Vortex. And it's just a second. That's the thing here about using these over-dyed threads, especially on this one here, is that it's thinner. It's thinner than what DMC is. Oh my gosh. Come on. There. Oh, I'm so looking forward to when spring comes and I can get out and go for a walk every day and so this is the last day for this design. Tomorrow, this was number 23, and I will be getting out number 24 is the next one in line. I don't know what that is yet, but I will find out. And I am also working on January, the month to month. That's how far I've gotten done. Been working here on the barn. This is a crate here and a snowman stands here. So I'm getting this. I'll go back and work here on this to get this side of the barn done. And then I have this part here to do and here for the loft. Right? Loft. I think so. So I'm going to work on that a little bit today. But I am liking the look of this. I'm liking the look of this. It looks more like stone. And I believe they have here the roof as being brown, but I think I'm going to do it in black. Like black shingles, right? But the chimneys will stay in the brown because that's brown brick. And yeah, so this is, I'm liking the look of this. This is so much nicer. So yeah, I'll be starting on number 24 tomorrow. And each Sunday, I go down the list. I have up to 26. And then I will go and I will start from number 1 down again. I was doing the wheel, but I'm finding it's always the same ones that are getting picked. So I thought, well, you know what? Let's change this up a bit. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And yeah. So we'll see how far I can get done here on this house. I'm liking this much better. It just gives it that bit of contrast. So I will, like, I know this is supposed to be in the fall, because this is a tree here and it's got fall leaves on it. So I may put in there, instead of having, well, it's got green, I may put a little bit of yellow in there, or a little bit of red. And see how that goes. And though I think this is more like a poplar tree, so poplars don't have the red. Sugar maples have the red. And that, and the mountain ash, and those type of trees. So if you're just joining me, thank you so very much. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting down below. On my channel, I do stamped, I do counted, I do what was I going to say, reviews, how-tos, I discuss, you know, topics of the day. I do try to stay away from politics, though on occasion it may slip in. Like how much I absolutely dislike the present government in Canada. How much I absolutely, yep. And also the ones they're in bed with. So I will discuss, you know, things revolving in my life. I will discuss Jonah, Lilybell, and Sydney. I have done diamond painting, though I haven't done any lately. But I welcome anybody who does not just cross-stitch, but embroidery, knitting, crochet, diamond painting, paint by numbers, paper crafts, other crafts, DIYs. You know, I'm a multimedia type of channel, or medium channel, multi-medium channel. Is that right? So it's, so just because I do mostly cross-stitch does not mean that I don't welcome, you know, others who do other things. Oh, quilting, woodworking, metalwork. Doesn't matter. Just anything. Regular painting, watercolors, clay models, people who do miniatures. That was always something I was interested in. I never did it, but I'm just saying I was interested in it. Like, it was something different. I did not have the patience for it, with fiddling with all the little things. Mind you, I didn't have the right equipment for it. But I will discuss the books I'm reading or the audio books I'm listening to, TV shows, movies, just anything. And if you start a subject on here and it's something that you're interested in, I'm willing to, post the pictures with it. I think it's fabulous. So, and if you didn't watch yesterday's video, my channel, Stitching in the Interlake, I'm in Canada. I live in Manitoba, in the Interlake region of Manitoba, which starts just north of Winnipeg. And it encompasses a very large area. Several municipalities. I think it's one health district, but I'm not sure. And yes, we are in winter here. But our winter here right now has been rather warm. Somebody was saying we're in a El Nino situation. I don't know. I will discuss, because I'm a Christian, so I will discuss Christian topics, and I make no bones about it. If you don't hold the same value, that's okay, you're still welcome. But just be aware that I do discuss my faith, and I'm Catholic by faith. Christian by, or I should say, Catholic by denomination and Christian by faith. Does that sound right? So yeah, it's it's a lot of different things. And but I'm open, if you're Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, agnostic. If you believe in a creator, okay, God is just a name that I use because that's what I'm accustomed to. If you've got a different name for God, then by all means use that. Some will use creator. Others will use the term divine intelligence. I am open to a lot of things. Like, I believe in UFOs and aliens. I very much believe in life on other planets. Just because we can't see them, I believe in the spirit world. Again, just because you can't see them. What is the term somebody used? absence of proof is not proof of absence, right? So just because you don't believe in it, say you don't believe in aliens, does not prove that no aliens exist, right? It just means that you don't believe in it, right? But it doesn't mean that they don't exist. Right? It's just like, just say like before the Wright brothers built the first airplane, okay? They believed that you could fly, and a lot of people said, no, 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 you can't fly, you can't fly. Well, just because you don't believe that you cannot fly and that there is no machine, that you believe that there is no machine, does not mean that a machine like that can't exist, right? It just hasn't been found yet. Oh, I got a sneeze coming on. Oh, it's sitting there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta blow my nose just a second. Oh. So it's just like because you've never seen Antarctica does not mean that Antarctica doesn't exist. It just means to you you've never seen it, right? So therefore, how can you prove that it doesn't exist? Right? It's just like because you don't know of a book, I don't know, whatever book, never heard of it, never seen it, nothing, you say it doesn't exist. Well, it doesn't exist until it's written, right? So it's, right? So I always believe just keep an open mind, right? I always told my husband when he was alive, I said, do you believe in the possibility that something, I don't know, whatever it is, right? Do you believe in the possibility? And he would always say, no, 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 no. And I said, I'm not asking you if it doesn't, period, it doesn't exist. I'm just asking you. I'm not asking you to change your belief system. All I'm asking you to do is to look and say, is there a possibility that in some way that something can exist? Right? So, it's just like I don't need to get to the depths of the ocean to understand that at the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, that there could be life down there, right? It's like years ago they used to say that there's no such thing as life in that could possibly exist in the center of the earth, right? That it's just too hot. Whatever that was, until they ended up finding organisms or bacterium or whatever it was in lava or at these hot springs or something. It was something like that. That they said, no, life could not possibly exist. It's way too hot. And it proved that they found life, right? So, but anyways, what I'm really saying is that everyone is welcome. All are welcome here. And so, okay, let me just finish this row here. And I will show you. And you tell me what you think. See, I would like to use this and put it on a, like maybe this roof way up here, right? Okay, so just a minute here. Alrighty, that and that. Okay, oh, let's go there. Okay, so see, that's what I had in mind, that it almost looks like a stone, like limestone or rock or something like that, right? Because you get the different shading of that. I know there have been people who have always asked, how do you use variegated? How do you use hand-dyed floss? Where would you use it? Well, any place where you want to get that different shading. Like I could probably use like a greenish brown here on this tree here to give that sense of modeling that there is. Right? So that's what I mean. The sky's the limit, right? So, yeah. All right, everyone. I'm just going to continue working on here and listening to my audiobook. I should get it finished today. It's called Polar Vortex by Matthew Mather, I think. Mather. I think that's how he says his name. So, anyway, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Miss Lilybell. And there he is, Mr. Trouble. Sir Troublemaker. Right there. He's the one that gets on my very last nerve. And Jonah, he's up in his hidey hole. So, all right, everyone. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins may be forgiven. And that is a prayer that I say for all of you as well. All right, everyone. I hope to see you here tomorrow. And please like, share, subscribe, comment. And yeah, just have a fantastic day. And we'll see you all here tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody.